update. We're about halfway now. We just passed Bud Plus and about 10 k's back. Weather is already starting to act up, probably due to that cyclone pushing in. Otherwise, quite a beautiful morning in Africa, considering the conditions at least. Okay, so we just entered Kruger National Park at the Malalane gate. Currently heading to Bergendal. Should be about at this speed an hour's drive or less. So yeah, then we'll give you an update after that when we set up camp, when we've settled in, and then we might go for game drive.
Elephantpad. We doen het net op Elephantpad.
Okay, so
Nu weet je zo.
Okay, so we have a little elephant here to the left. Just left Bergendal campsite. Set up camp quickly. Had a quick nap of about 30 minutes. Coming from our side of the world, and suddenly this heat kind of caught us. So took a nap for maybe half an hour. Now we're out on a game drive. And then yeah, about 30 meters from me. There you go. Like a big bull. The rest of the day we just spent on this game drive. We went around to a water hole, did a few tracks before we headed to Gardacia Height. After which we headed back to campsite, and then we just took a dip in the pool to cool off after the hot day.
Dis al die rammetjies. Dis al die rammetjies.
Okay, so we're here at Gardacia Height. Let's go check how it looks.
Excellent.
Coming back from our first day's drive out after Great Safari in the afternoon, we spotted these two elephants at the dam. We actually saw this one swim, which is quite an extraordinary sight. It was quite joyful.
That's so cute. Soos ek en jy daai weet jy ons swem lyk ons goed is dit.
Kom, dis nou tyd om huis te gaan.
Ek weet olifante doen dit nie.
Anyway, okay, we just left Bergendal campsite. It's about 7 in the morning. We're heading over to Kruger. We'll be going along the bottom of the Kruger, following the Kruger River along some gravel roads. And then today we'll see if we can find that white lion. Probably not, but we'll try our best. And then yeah, we'll make it to all the main camps today. Just have a view there. There's going to be Crocodile River, the Lower Sabi, Kruger and Preterius Kop. If it's possible. We have strict speed limits in the Kruger. Only 50 km an hour on tar roads and 40 in gravel sections. And then obviously you need to go slower than that to actually sight animals.
Wat ga jy?
Exploring some camel horses. Comment below if you want to know what's a camel horse. September 1900. At this point of the south bank of the Crocodile River, the Boer forces under the command of General Ben Viljoen spiked and destroyed most of the artillery pieces and ammunition to save the falling into the hands of the approaching British army under General Pal Kruger. Ford, near the old transport road between Kruger Bay and Leidenburg, crossed the Crocodile River. The fort was in use from 1874 to 1892. After the opening of the Kruger Bay railway line in 1892, it fell into disuse. So we're in a height here. I think it's between, or it is between Crocodile Bridge and Lower Savi. One of the it's one of the heights closest facing Mozambique. It's somewhere around there.
Wat nou mensen?
This is the site of the trading post Tengmazini, which was operated by Alf Roberts for benefit of the old transport riders during the 1880s.
There's a typically there's a line in the river. Sorry, give me a favorite. Maar dit is nog vers, dat lijkt niet groot.
Kijk ver. We gaan springen uit de springen dat plek. So shortly after seeing the lions in the riverbed on our way to Skukuza, we actually arrived in Skukuza. and then we got a phone call. You only have reception at all the main camps in the Kruger. In between you won't actually have reception. Here and there you might get a spot, but in the most of it there's no signal on the cell phones. So when we reached Kakuza, got a call from my mother-in-law that our son that's actually at home with her, that she was babysitting, had an extreme fever. Okay, knowing this, we basically had 3 hours before Bergendal's gate closed, and we've been at least 2 hours drive from Skakuza back to Bergendal. We never even reached Pretoria's Kop due to time delays and just the amount of time we actually spent driving in the Kruger. Once we reached Bergendal, we got hold of my mother-in-law again via the cell phone, and she said no, the fever was broken and we could relax again. Okay, so this day didn't start off too well. Got up extra early. Might catch some nice images of lions and stuff. All the predators are up quite easily. Unfortunately, fortunately at least we saw wild dogs. It's around just past 6 in the morning. Sun wasn't even up yet. And then just after that I actually mounted the action cam again to get some close-ups of the animals, which has some of the time-lapse imaging and all that up. And unfortunately we lost it somewhere. So we spent about an hour and a half now driving first gear, backtracking for the camera, which is probably gone for life. So we'll just call reception maybe afternoon, see if anyone turned it in perhaps. So yeah, there's quite a big gap missing in the video now because of that.
Que manejo, Todo eso. Sí que lo guarda. Enkele gebos kry of iets. Ik moet een foto op mijn phone ook nemen. Hulle is seker net nuuskierig. Die olifant net daar bly. Hier's flippend baie. Ek gaan nie kan ry nie, die vind gaan squash. En die olifant maak my nervous. Ja, ek dink die olifant is mooi. Sê net as ek moet stop, hulle lyk nie te mis nie. Ja, dit is ek. I guess it's time to get moving. Come on. Low blow. Stabilizer. Kan je filmen?
Alright, so a little update where we left off yesterday. With the cameras being missing there by the Aftal picnic spot. We actually left there after that previous vlog. I forgot the map on the roof of the vehicle. We drove about, before that happened we actually had issues with the travel bridge in the car. The main issues there was it didn't work. How fun. So some of our food went off and such. Initially we thought yesterday, because the temperatures were a bit high, that maybe we just left the lid open slightly. Apparently that wasn't the case. The 12-volt system supporting the fridge seemed to fail. So basically all our food for the day was wasted. Yeah, yesterday wasn't one of the best days. After that, like I told you, I left the map on the roof. We headed out towards Pretoria Skop. That's about 4 hours drive, 3 hours drive. In that process, the map obviously flew off the roof of the vehicle. So yeah, we navigated through the Kruger National Park for about 3 hours, trying to find Pretoria Skop, using nothing but basically direction boards, which can be quite confusing, especially the woodland forest area we passed or went through. Yeah, okay, then we reached Pretoria Skop, bought a new map, got some refreshments because we didn't have any cold water, no food, no snacks for a day, nothing. So we got some new stuff there, and then we headed out to Skukuza side. We went to check the golf course because there's regular sightings where you can actually see hyenas and lions and stuff on the golf field itself. Unfortunately there was nothing, so we went there, and then we went to a waterhole. We went to check we went to a waterhole there, see if we can maybe spot some hippopotamus or some nice water birds or eagles or something. Yet again nothing. And then we slowly made our way back down to Bergendal's campsite this side using the S114, which is a gravel road, basically just running east to each side of the main tar road heading south. And then our main mission was to see a leopard, or a jagdleopard in Afrikaans. Basically we've seen the big five, 4 of the big 5, the elephant, the rhino, we saw lions on Saturday on Friday in Kruger's area. So yeah, we only had the leopard, and we actually still didn't see one. But there's a fun story. Almost back in camp about, I think it was 3:30, around 4. We met the local, not the local guy, but the guy that's here regularly. And what a great guy. Tad crazy, but great. So then yeah, he told us all the spots where we might find leopards. And before we knew it, we were actually following him, guiding us through all the ways. Unfortunately, we still didn't see a leopard. We did see a hyena. Apparently the story goes there's a leopard feline that had 2 cubs. And then the hyena keeps around in the area to actually see if you can steal one of the cubs whenever the leopard goes hunting or something like that. So yeah, it was quite an interesting day. We saw that one hyena, and we barely made it back to camp. I think we had like 3 minutes left before they closed the gate. So yeah, that's the wrap of yesterday. And then yeah, I'll let you know today. Today's the last day, so we'll just have a quick short drive back to where we saw the wild dogs yesterday, and then we'll probably be heading